Coaching usually costs thousands of dollars and countless hours of your time. But what if you could build your own personalized AI coaches, one that actually know you and can help you in every aspect of your life? Well, today we're gonna do exactly that. And I'm going to show you how to build 3 AI coaches: a life coach, a business coach, and a spirituality coach. These AI coaches will be always available and always ready to give you actionable advice to solve any issue in your life. So let's jump right in. Now, to get started building our AI coaches, head over to chatbase.co. After you've signed up and logged in, you can click on Build Your Agent to get started. In here, we'll be presented with the option to train our AI with our data. We can train it on files like PDFs, docs, or TXT files. We can also insert just raw text. We can also add a website. There's also an option for Q&A, and lastly, a Notion database. In our case, we'll get started with the business coach, and I'm gonna train it on a few books that I've purchased and converted into PDF files. This is actually where the customization begins. You can train your coach on any kind of information that you like. For example, if you have a specific influencer that you follow and you really like their advice, you could transcribe all of their YouTube videos, convert that into PDF documents, and upload them here. That way you get a coach version of them available to you 24/7. In our case, I'll train our coach on some of the Alexis Hormozzi's books and another book called Measure What Matters. And also what I've done is I've created a 5-page document with all information about myself, my habits, my routines, my weaknesses, my strength, as well as my goals and my vision. Basically everything I could think of, I've put it in here, and then I've also uploaded the Chatbase so that the AI coach has as much context as possible on what I'm trying to achieve, where I'm trying to go, and where I'm at currently. In Chatbase, you can always delete your training data and then upload a newer one. Now, once you're done with all of the training data, click on Create Agent. This will begin the training process of training our coach on all of the information that we've uploaded. And that's it. It literally took me about 20 seconds. Now, in here, we can actually customize our chatbot. We can pick the model here. If you want the best one and you want it to go into as much nuance as possible, here on the left, we can choose the model. You can pick the model that works best for you. Maybe you like more creative answers, you can go for Claude. Or maybe you like the way ChatGPT talks, you can also choose it here. It will also show you the credit cost. Some of the models are a little bit heavier, so they will cost more. You might want to use this if you're trying to do some deep introspection and you want the chatbot to really go into deep thinking about the questions that you ask. But for most cases, the smaller models will work just fine. Down below, you can choose the temperature. So here you just choose how reserved or how creative you want it to be. I like to leave it about in the middle. And down below, we have the system prompt. So here we actually tell the chatbot what its role is. So I'm going to remove the instructions here and then enter the prompt that I've created. Here it just tells it that it's a business coach and a high accountability operator, and that it should use the training data, the books that I've uploaded as well as notes, and also interpret the user's context to guide the problem-solving approach. I also given it a goal, a tone, and an operational protocol. Now, once we're done with that, we can just click on Save to Agent. And now we can start testing it out. For example, we can say, today I am really struggling with offer creation. Then ask us a question. What's the one outcome you want to hit this week regarding offer creation? So I'd say, I'd like to fully finish my offer for the new, let's say, YouTube studio consulting offer. Let's focus on that. What's the most important element you need to finalize for your studio consulting offer? Let's say the pricing. As you could see, it's not just going blindly into the books and then spewing a bunch of information out. Instead, it's actually asking us questions like a real coach would to like really nail down what we're trying to do. So what's your current price range idea? What value you're providing that justifies it? So let's say $1,000 for 2 calls, initial call for introduction and brainstorming, and second call for entire setup as well as lighting, guidance and setting, and troubleshooting. Okay, I answered the question that it gave me before, and then it tells us that sounds good. To make sure the price aligns with the value, how can you enhance your offer and make it feel like a steal? As you could see, it's using the information directly from the 100M offers. If you wanted to, you could go back to sources and then train it on even more data. If you find more coaches that you like and you really like to combine all of their knowledge in one place, you can do that with Chatbase. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can play around with the instructions and the prompts. Maybe you're not quite happy with the way that it's outputting and coaching you. What you could do is actually click compare. And in here, you can try different models as well as different prompts. So you could give another model another prompt and then test them side to side. In our case, I'm quite happy, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, next up, we can customize what our AI coaches chat window will actually look like. To do that, we can go to deploy, then we can go to chat widget and then click on manage. And in here, we can fully customize it. We can change its display name, initial messages, so the first message that it sends us. And in style, we can customize the actual look. So for example, we can make it dark mode, we can change the color, or let's say we can add a profile picture. We can customize the chat icon. You can also customize the colors. And once you're happy, you can just click on save changes. Now to use this coach, you have many options. For example, you could integrate it on Slack, WhatsApp, Messenger, Instagram, any of these options wherever it is easier for you to access it. Or you could also do a help page. So if you click on setup here, you can actually just have it running as its own web page. You can fully customize it here and then click deploy and then have it accessible in the browser. You can even set it up on your own custom domain. You'll see the visit page button here that you can click and then access it in your own browser. Now, okay, in just a few minutes, we finished our business coach. Let's now build our spirituality coach. I'm going to click on new AI agent again. Once again, I'm going to click here to upload my training data. I'm going to choose the 2 books that I want to train it on. Currently, I'm interested in Taoism, so I'm going to upload information on that. Wait for a few seconds for it to upload. And then once again, click on create agent. Now, once the agent is trained, we can go down and enter our prompt once again, this time on spirituality coaching. Then click save to agent. This one, I want it to be quite creative, so I'm going to change the temperature to 1. Then I'm going to go to deploy, and then I'm going to manage the chat widget. I'm going to go to style, choose dark again. Upload the profile picture, change the color to match branding, click save changes, then give it a display name. So let's say Master Tao, save changes, and let's test it out. I told it, today I'm struggling to stay present. It asked us another question to like clarify what we're trying to do. I told it I'm struggling to stay at ease at work, it's stressing me out. And then it gave us a practice to actually go through this and fix it. Working pretty good. But I just realized I forgot to actually upload the training data on myself. So I'm going to go back to files and then I'm going to click here again. Then I uploaded my coaching summary once again. And then I'm going to click on retrain agent. So now we'll retrain the entire agent, but with my document in mind. And that's it. We now have a spirituality coach as well. So now let's do the final one, which is the life coach. I clicked on new AI agent once again. I uploaded the 2 documents I would like to train it on. Then I uploaded my summary as well. And then once again, we click on create agent. And then once again, we give it our own prompt. Click save. Just for fun, I'll change the model to GPT-5 and I'll change the temperature to 0.5 as well. Then we'll go to deploy, change it to dark as well, upload a profile picture, change the color, give it a name, and then click save changes. Then let's go to playground and actually test it out. So I told it I'm struggling to build new habits. Let's see what happens. Quick check-in, which area needs a +1 this week? Health, focus, relationships, or mood. Also your energy right now. So let's say this week I'm trying to improve focus, but I keep getting distracted with family drama. And I'll say my energy right now is a solid 7. Okay, it analyzed what we said. It gave us some actionable steps like a 2-minute starter. Then it gave us like a way to actually process my issue. So I said like I'm getting distracted by family drama. It said if family drama pings me, text, call thought, then I will write deal at 12:30 on a sticky note. That's actually pretty good. Environment, add 1 cue, remove 1 friction. So add sticky note on your desk that says next check-in and then the time. And then turn on do not disturb. Yep, that'll definitely work. Then it gave us a metric to actually score our progress and then the next check-in for tomorrow. And as well as another question to deepen our commitment. Once again, we can go to deploy. We could use it as a chat window. We can use it within the browser, but I think for my 3 coaches, I'm going to set them all up on WhatsApp so I can just text them from my phone whenever I have an issue. And just like that, you've got your own coaching team, a life coach, a business coach, and a spirituality coach, all built inside Chatbase and ready to chat with you 24/7. Coaching doesn't have to cost thousands of dollars anymore. You can build your own, make them personal, and keep adding new coaches whenever you need them. And it's not just for yourself. You can create AI coaches for your community too. If you're a fitness influencer, for example, you could give your followers access to a fitness coach trained on your own methods. Or let's say you're a teacher or an educator. You could create a study coach that helps students learn from your material. Whatever your niche is, business, health, creativity, or anything else, you can build it. If you want to try Chatbase for yourself, make sure to click the link in the description. You can try it for free. No credit card is required. And I'll see you all in the next video.